Okay, boys, good morning. Happy game day. I know we touched on it in practice, but I wanted to make sure that I went over it with you on the whiteboard, and then I cut some video from Barrie's game against Upper York that I'll show you where they transition from. This is what their standard looks like as far as the upside down umbrella versus when they bring it up top and they run the right side up umbrella. So again, just for a quick little recap here, this is the upside down umbrella. Again, reason being, if the goalie's looking out, the umbrella's backwards, it's behind him. If it's a right side up umbrella, he's facing it. All right, so this is the standard setup that you're used to seeing. And again, with this, you'll notice that we are playing in a diamond, okay, which is what we want. You'll also notice that we've left this guy wide open. And there's a reason for that. They want us to pay attention to this guy when they're down low. We don't. We want to be focused on who we have down here. You'll remember a couple practices ago, we ran this exact drill, and I explained to you how important it was to be physical, to box this guy out, box this guy out, box this guy out. Do not let them get to the front of the net. This is what they want to do. Again, this defenseman, if this guy rolls this way, you're going to roll with him. All right? You're not going to chase him. You're going to stay out in front of him. All right? Never two guys on a puck down here. Everybody has their man, and that's what we're playing down here. All right? So this is the most common thing that they run. It's what we see the most of from them. Okay? Put the puck back here. And we've defended this very, very well. All right. So again, just so everybody knows what their role is here. D1, you're now focused on this guy no matter where he rolls behind the net. D2, if this guy, all right, goes for a skate up here and then comes back, you're just going to watch him. You don't worry about what's behind you. Your focus is on this guy right here because he is going to come back. All right. Same thing applies out here to F1. You're going to see this guy go for a skate. He's going to come back and they're going to try to get you looking this way. You're not. All right. We are clearly focused on these guys when we're in this situation. All right. And you're going to lock these guys out and you're going to stay on the defensive side of them, which means you are between them and the net always. I don't care how physical you have to be. This guy and this guy and this guy do not get to the net. Okay. And you did a great job against it last time. So the wrinkle that they've changed now is they'll look at this and go, okay, South Simcoe is going to play diamond against us. So they're going to go, okay, well, we're going to mess them up. We're going to go upside down umbrella. Now, the only reason they go to the upside down umbrella is because they want to try to confuse you so they can get back to this, because this is where they work the best. So again, this guy and this guy are going to become premium in this. So what happens in this, and I'll redraw the boxes, you're going to see this. This guy is going to, this is a hypothetical, all right? He's going to roll out here, all right? And he's going to throw a bank pass, okay, up the wall, come here, back up to the point, okay? This guy then, and I'll redraw this in a second, all right? He's going to come over, he's going to pick this puck up, and then he's going to walk back to the middle with it, all right? This guy's going to flare out. This guy's going to flare out. So now you see the flanks have moved, all right? And what you're going to see is this guy's going to drop down here, and this guy's going to come in front of the net, okay? And I'll draw this now without all the arrows on it so you can see what the setup looks like, all right? Just give me a second here and I'll reset this. So again, they've started in the umbrella. Now they're going to run it like this. All right. They're going to run here, 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 and here. Okay. So this, again, is what we would commonly refer to as the right side up umbrella. So again, in this particular instance, the umbrella looks like this. All right. So no difference than what they ran at the top. They're just, okay. So again, if the goalie's looking out, it looks like the umbrella's protecting him if there was, rain or sleet or whatever. So again, they've brought everything to the top part of this. All right. And the goal for this is, and we talk about this on power plays too, it's moving from down low to up high, to down low to up high to get defenders moving. We want to break things down. In this particular instance, what they're really hoping for is they're going to hope that we play like this. And I'm going to show it to you. So they're going to hope that we do this. F1 here. Okay, they're going to hope that we go to F2 here. They're going to hope that D1's out. Sorry, D1 stays out here. And they're going to hope that D2 plays here. Now, the beauty of this for them is if we still continue to play diamond, what it allows is always two guys and it creates 2-on-1s, right? So if a guy comes down here and gives the puck and then breaks to the net, they can come here backdoor. it's very difficult to defend this style of power play with a diamond. The diamond works fantastic against the 1-3-1. It works fantastic against an upside down umbrella. But in this particular instance, when they're playing a right side up umbrella, we are going to change. All right. So what's going to happen is D2, who was out on this guy, is going to come back and he's going to pick up this guy. All right. No problem. Pretty easy so far. D1, you were already in front of the net. You're going to stay with the guy who comes up from behind the net. All right. F2 or P2, you were here covering the guy in the slot, okay, which is probably one of these two guys. The D has them now, so you're going to come up here and you're going to stay in the middle. All right. Actually, let's move you over just a bit. Depend where the puck is, but let's just say this. And F1, you're going to be here. Okay. So this is our standard box. All right. Nothing that we haven't done before throughout the regular season. All right. It's a box. All right. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to try to get you to move by moving this puck around. And what they're going to do here is they're going to hope, okay, and the guys at the top, so Hayden, Wellesley, Kean, Titus, whoever else is penalty killing, Rizzy is penalty killing tonight. The most important thing when you see this formation is not to do the following. All right. And that is, and Wellesley, you're guilty of this. I'm going to come out and attack this guy, or I'm going to come out and attack that guy. We are not. We let them stay up there all day. We're going to get in the lanes if there's a shot, and we're going to stay inside the dots. All right. So when you're in box, okay, we stay inside the dots. All right. I cannot stress this enough, because the minute that you go chasing a guy, he's going to throw it back to here. This guy's going to come out. He's going to throw it to here, and then we got a mismatch. All right. We don't run, not when we're penalty killing. We haven't all year. We're not going to start now. So again, stay in your box, stay inside the dots. So here is what's going to happen, and here's how it's going to work. What they do is this. They'll get you up top like this, and they're going to throw a pass to this guy. Okay. And this is where everything is going to go back to diamond, and I'll explain to you how. All right. This guy here. All right, he's now going to take the puck and he's going to start rolling down here. All right, and this is where the mismatches take place. Okay, and this is why we have to rotate really, really well. If the puck goes to the strong side, then the strong side high forward is going to go to him. And what you're going to see is this. This guy here, all right, is going to go down here, or he's going to go up here. It doesn't matter where he goes, all right? This guy here is going to go down low, or he's going to go up here. Defense, here's what I'm going to tell you, all right? The strong side defenseman is going to take the guy who goes behind the net. So let's just say in this instance, it's this guy. D1, you're not going to chase him, but you're going to be focused on that guy, okay? D2, what's going to happen here is this guy is going to roll down here as a flank. Your job immediately is to come out and meet him. All right. This guy here, he's going to jam up to the slot, probably in this area here. All right. He may be anywhere in here. If that's the case, F2, what you're going to do is you're going to slide here just in case this guy throws a pass back to here. Okay. And if he does, we can reset the box. But if he doesn't, you're then going to come down low and you're going to find that guy in the slot and you're going to take him. When we do that, okay, let me just clear this out. So say F2 ends up down here, all right? You'll notice again that the middle will be wide open, which is fine. So let's just say, for example, that this guy has come all the way down here. F1's gone down to meet him like he should. F2's come down in this area. D2's come out, like I said here. Let's just say hypothetically that this guy says, okay, I got you down here. I'm going to slide one right back here. Okay. In this instance, F2 has already come over to take the guy in the slot. So again, F2 is just going to come out. And sorry, let's get a proper line here. F2 is just going to come out and get in the shooting lane. That's it. Again, we can cover this with F2 with no problem. Okay. The key, okay, and going back to everything again, is that once this puck goes this way, this forward, the first guy forces him. That now becomes your flank. That's your guy. D2, you're now worried about the weak side guy. So you're not watching over here, and you know that if this guy goes to the slot, he's not your guy. That's F2's guy. Your guy is out here, and you're going to come meet him right here. Okay? F2 is going to come into the slot, take care of that guy, and D1's got this guy. And again, we've transitioned into our diamond. Okay? I know it looks like a lot of lines, but it's really, really simple. All right? If it works the other way. All right? Just take this back. Okay? Let's just say hypothetically this guy throws a pass to him. Okay? and he starts walking down the wall this way, okay? A couple of things need to happen again. So this time, this forward, your job is to go to him and force him because he's now becoming a flank. D1, you're now on the weak side and this guy's coming down. You're going to leave this guy and you're going to go right after him, all right? D2 and F1, these are the guys you got to watch. If this guy goes behind the net, which I suspect that he will, then you're going to go and you're going to pick him up, okay? If this guy comes to the slot, F1, you're going to come up here and you're going to intercept him, okay? So again, once D2 leaves the weak side forward, you got to take the guy going to the slot. So you're going to leave this open, all right? Same reason if it goes back here, you just step out at him, all right? So again, D1 is going to be responsible for picking up the backdoor flank, all right? D2 is going to stay with X who's behind the net, okay? F1 drops to the middle and F2's already got his flank here and we're in a diamond, okay? That's the rotation from either side, all right? Now, I'll show you what this looks like in a game here because I took some video from the Upper York game and I wanted you guys to see it. So let me just pick over here the Barrie Power play. I'll go full screen so you guys can see it and just have a listen. We're going to watch this Barrie Power play. So this will show you the clear transition from the upside down umbrella, which we are familiar with and which we've defended fairly well with the diamond. We'll also show them now how they run kind of a hybrid, but it's basically a right side up umbrella where they'll jam two guys in front of the net and everybody else kind of down low. This is just a set play that they run off of a face-off here. It's just going to come back to him. He's going to slide. This guy's going to dot a pass over to here. These two guys are going to break. This guy's just going to do a quick loop, and they're going to try to go back and hit him. All right, so again, off the face-off, just be leery of things like this, all right? Get into your formation quickly, all right? Over, and then just look for a little back door here, all right? So sticks in the lane are important. In a second here, they're going to set up like they normally do, wait for the camera to come. Okay, so this is their standard umbrella. So you'll notice that it looks like this, all right? Hence the umbrella, okay? What they're trying to do here is get pucks to the front of the net. And they're going to try to suck you out of position. You notice there's a guy all alone here in the back door. These are the guys that you have to be really, really leery of. So generally how we play this with the diamond is we got a defenseman, let's just say D1 here. He's going to be responsible for the guy here, all right? Our other forwards, is, let's call him P1 for penalty killer 1. He would be out on that guy, all right? Our other defenseman, all right, this is D2. He would be on this guy, and that leaves P2 with this guy right here in the middle. Now, you'll notice if we were to set up in this, which is a diamond, it's compressed right now because they have us down low, you'll notice we're leaving this guy wide open. We're fine with that, okay? If the puck were to come back to this guy here, this forward, or we'll say, let me just put this as P again. All right, this is a P2 guy. He'll leave this guy and go right out to him to put pressure on him, okay? When the puck's down low, P2 is going to be worried about that guy. And you guys do this really, really well. Again, to the weak side defenseman not carrying the puck, you've got to watch this flank. And to our other forward, P1, you've got to watch this flank. All right, and again, D watching this guy. All right, this is what we do normally with them. And again, P2 would be down here isolating the slot. Again, we leave the point open. This is how we normally play, all right? Now, watch when they transition this back up top. They look for a cross seam, and again, that guy's open because they don't keep their flanks covered, all right? Now, as this comes back up to the point here, I want to show you something. Okay, yeah, let's just see if we can get it without a better, come on. What you're going to see here is what we call a right side up umbrella. So what's going to happen is you're going to have 3 guys up in this area, and they're going to have 2 guys in front of the net. Now, power play 2, you'll be familiar with this setup because this is what we run, all right? So when you see this and these flanks come up here and the puck's at the top and this other guy's up here, all right, we will then switch to a box because a box is easier to cover. The reason for this is 2 guys can take care of 3 here, all right? So this is the ideal time when you see this umbrella formation this way, all right? This is what we call a right side up umbrella. This is what you want to do. So you're going to run a little switch action here, all right? And again, you'll see that they've dropped this guy back down here again. So this is how I tell you that they transition. So you'd go box to here, and then when it comes back down again, I would say that one of the defensemen has to grab this guy,
or this guy has to come down to him, all right? The other forward's got to drop down, pick up the guy in the slot, and someone's got to pick him up coming in, all right? Again, we're going to leave the top open. So let this play just a little bit here. See if this camera catches up. So again, they leave this guy unattended, and it works out for another shot on goal. All right, let's have a shot here. Okay. So again, they brought everything up top into this area, and then we're in box. Then they slide it back down the wall here to diamond. So the real question when you go to diamond is, how fast can you guys get back to protect? All right? Because what's going to happen is, you know, one of these guys who's up at the top here, he's going to come down here. The other guy is going to be down here. So again, we want to make sure that we're leaving this guy open, and someone's picking up him, someone's picking up the guy on this side. One defenseman will stay in front of the net, and the other guy's got to take the guy in the slot. And this is what they're going to do to you today to try to confuse you, okay? It is fine. Like, either way they play it, we can defend it. We have to make sure when they're down in this area that we're definitely playing diamond, because those flanks are dangerous, okay? But again, when the puck comes up top, and they're in the upside right umbrella, then we can go back to box, all right, and take care of the two guys in front of the net. So communication is going to be key, all right? If the puck comes down, let's just say with this flank here, I would say that this forward should go to him, okay? Which means that one of these defensemen's got to come out here and pick this guy up here. The other power forward or penalty killing forward's got to pick up this guy, and the other D would stay in front of the net. So it's an easy transition if, and only if, the puck goes down this side, then the high forward goes to him, the other defenseman picks up this guy. If they bring it down this side here, then this forward would go to him, this defenseman would pick up the flank there, and the other forward would drop. I'll go over this at the rink with you just so you get the rotation. It's pretty simple, all right? And again, you'll frustrate them because they don't think you're going to be able to handle it, all right? Puck back up here again. And again, here you are in the umbrella, upright again. You see that they've got these guys here and they're working above the top of the circles. So again, this is box formation. We'd have another guy up here, a guy here, a guy here, and a guy here. This is a fully box, all right? Now again, to my point, if the puck goes down here, all right, two things are going to happen. Number one, if he starts to roll this way, you're going to follow him and go. That's going to be the flank. One defenseman, again, will stay in front of the net. The other D, you're coming out to pick up this guy. You've got to get out on him because this is what they're looking to get to. The second forward, the other guy that would be up here in the box, you're going to drop middle, and you're going to go and lock up with the guy down there. Again, if they go back down there, we'll leave this wide open. I don't care if they shoot from here. We've got lots of covers. They don't have anybody with a boomer, okay? Most important is to clear the front of the net and let the goalie see. All right? So again, here they come back down the wall. They go back up top. And again, this is a good formation here. This is box. Too high, too low. All right? That's what you want. As long as they're up there, we can play box. All right? Don't let the switching fool you. All right? They're going to turn this over. And I think Upper York gets out here. Win a puck battle, yeah, get the puck down the ice. So that's what it looks like. And again, I've shown you earlier on in this video what it looks like on the whiteboard. Here's what they do in the game. I want you to be able to see both.
Okay, so pretty simple. I don't think it's too much to ask or too much to take in. It's two switches basically. And just knowing where the backside high guy needs to drop to pick up the slot or get back out to the point. I'll go over it again in the room tonight. If any of you have any questions, you have my number, snap me, call me. I can walk you through it, or if you feel more comfortable at the rink, come and grab me. But I wanted you guys to A, see it on the whiteboard, and then B, see how they actually use it in a game. And like I said, the only reason they go up top is just to suck you out so they can overload you down low. And if the rotations are crisp and we cover our guys, they'll be stumped all night. Look, this is what we do. He makes an adjustment to what we do. He doesn't like that we play diamond. He wants to push us out of there or try to exploit us by bringing it up top. We go back to box. That frustrates him, and then we rotate back to diamond. We should be fine with it. The other easy answer to this, guys, is stay out of the box. See you guys tonight at the rink. If you need me, give me a shout. All right.